Federal College of Education Idide matriculates 583 pioneer students. Plus, Prince Ekong mascot emerges new chairman Nigerian Association of Small-Scale Industrialists, Akwa Ibom State. Good morning and many thanks for joining us on the news at 10. I am Kelvin Samuel with details of the headlines and other stories. And please note that this broadcast is reaching you live from the studios of the NTA channel 12U through Star Time channel 103 and all the social media handles of the NTAU on Facebook and the YouTube. Do well to like and follow our pages for regular updates. The education sector under the leadership of President Bola Tinubu has continued to receive a boost in recent times following deliberate policies and interventions from government. One of such is the inauguration of academic activities at the Federal College of Education Idide in Akwa Ibom State, with a maiden matriculation of 583 pioneer students. Umar Basi Edet was there.
The event, held on the grounds of the Federal College of Education Idide, marks the birth of a new citadel of learning in Akwa Ibom State and the beginning of an academic journey for the pioneer students. Established by the federal government in May 2023, its academic structure comprises 6 schools and 20 departments, offering the National Certificate in Education, NCE. Pioneer Provost Dr. Edem Tuk describes it as a long-awaited dream and assures of his administration's deep commitment to making FCE Idide a model college of excellence in Nigeria. Senator Itainang, recognized as the vision bearer for the college, lauds the role played by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and former President Muhammadu Buhari in bringing the project to fruition.
We are celebrating the actualization of a long-awaited dream of having a Federal College of Education in Akwa Ibom State. This institution is a testament to the federal government's deep desire to improve the standard and quality of education in Nigeria, especially in the area of teaching or teacher training. Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the APC-led federal and state governments wants the greatest for the children of Nigeria. And the greatest you can do for the children of Nigeria is to train the teachers that will train and raise the children.
Various stakeholders, including the host community, pledged support to the success of the institution.
Teachers have to run upon what we call collaboration with other stakeholders in the education sector to be able to extend the frontiers of professionalism and academic excellence globally. We are very confident that you would come in to this space and place and make good the very noble values and commendation we have about teachers. That acknowledging that every other student and every other person, every other generation behind you will have to depend on what you give them for them to be the best in any part of their career or vocation.
These are good things the President has done, and we continue to celebrate it. You may not see it's beyond physical development, but these are things that we can use and give a good record and account of a good president. And this also cannot be completed without appreciation to our governor for the support for this school to be established.
High point of the ceremony was the administration of the oath by the college registrar, Mr. Nsemeke Udokman, to 583 matriculating students. In Idide, Umar Basadate, NTA News.
Meanwhile, reactions have continued to trail federal government's recent decision to remove mathematics as a compulsory subject for students in art stream, while some welcomed the move as a bold step towards widening access to tertiary education. Others urged government to ensure that standards are not compromised. Ngozi Okafor has the details.
Candidates seeking admissions into faculties of arts in Nigerian universities no longer need to pass mathematics in their senior school certificate examinations SSCE, according to a revised national guidelines for entry requirement into Nigerian tertiary institutions. This, a cross-section of people in Umuahia, described the policy as a progressive reform capable of reducing barriers that have long hindered many talented arts students from advancing studies. Commending President Tinubu's administration for what they termed pragmatism and flexibility in education policy, respondents say the policy would help brilliant students who are gifted in literature, languages, and the humanities to pursue their dreams without frustration. The policy, which they described as a student-friendly initiative in line with global best practices, would encourage more students to stay focused on their strengths rather than dropping out because of one subject.
If they remove mathematics, I think it is okay. It is a nice one because so many people have been denied admission because of mathematics. There are people who have a phobia for mathematics. But this now, with this development, it will encourage them not to go to the...
Government knows that students should go to school. So it is a more reason to be considered, having been that the government of a country will need students to be admitted into the university instead of roaming around the town, going around, doing things that are uncalled for. So I think this is a welcome development.
However, some cautioned that while the move is commendable, proper guideline and curriculum review should follow to ensure that students will acquire basic numeracy skills needed in everyday life.
I don't think it's a welcome development because in our individual lives, I think we need mathematics in terms of planning and other things we do. So removal doesn't, to me, doesn't make any sense.
Consensus is that the reform aligns with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's broader drive to expand access to tertiary education and make learning more inclusive, particularly for students with diverse aptitudes. In Umuahia, Ngozi Okafor, NT.
Rooms and apartments, cozy restaurant with local and continental dishes, exquisite bar, standard laundry and car wash, free Wi-Fi and 24-hour spa and water supply. Feel the superior quality of hospitality and luxury as you unwind and relish the comfort of life, all at the Silver Luxury Hotel, managed by Joy Hymns Limited, Itiam Utep Street, Plot 100 Units L, with Housing Estates, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For inquiries and reservations, please call 0806 840 1220 or 0701 661 7341. The Silver Luxury Hotel, oasis of comfort.
Water is life. Aqua Cardinali Water provides the highest quality drinking water. Aqua Cardinali Water is owned by the Catholic Diocese of Uyo, produced and packaged by Cadisem Enterprises Nigeria. It is available in 19 liters dispenser jar, 60 cl sachet, 50 cl and 75 cl table water. Visit Aqua Cardinali Water at number 34 Dominic Utuk Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Drink Aqua Cardinali Water, certified by NAFDAC and Standard Organization of Nigeria. Call 0903-288-2958. Aqua Cardinali Water. Drink pure. Stay healthy.
Welcome back and many thanks for staying tuned. Now to the rest of the stories. Prince Ekong Mascot has been elected as new chairman of the Nigerian Association of Small scare industrialists at Akwa Ibom State. John Alumina report that members of the association appeal to the new executive members to make loan accessible and give the organization a facelift. The report.
The 2025 delegates election of Nigeria Association of Small-Scale Industrialists, NASI, Akwa Ibom State branch, brought together 10 delegates each from the 31 local government areas of the state who voted for 10 elective positions in the association. All the delegates who were accredited voted for the 10 elective positions in the election, even though all the candidates were returned unopposed. While swearing in the new officers, the National Vice President, South-South, Tony Akpan, who represented the National President, charged the newly elected officers to make positive impact in the association within the 4 years duration of their tenure. While emphasizing the importance of teamwork among the new leadership, he assured them that the national body will continue to support them to ensure they succeed.
I was there to witness the election, and it was the most freest and election that we've ever had in Akwa Ibom State NASI. Almost all the candidates are unopposed, but for record purposes, voting was going on smoothly. There has not been rancor, no issues. Honestly, it's one of the elections, even in the nation of NASI, that we've recorded a good success.
Our tenure need to expire on the 30th of October. So if your tenure expired, you cannot conduct an election. Your mandate expired. Because the mandate of the state executive table expired about 6 months ago. So we have to ensure there should be an election.
The newly elected officers are Econ Mascot, Chairman, Helion Onukak, Vice Chairman, Glory Moffat, Treasurer, among others. The new chairman, Prince Econ Mascot, expressed gratitude to members for the opportunity and the confidence reposed in them and promised to carry everyone along.
It is a dream come true, actually, because NASI is more than an organization. When it comes to the informal sector, I think NASI is the right place to get identified with. So my core objectives and programs is going to be effective agriculture. That is, my passion.
High points of the event were taking a presentation of certificates to the new executive. In Uyo, John Paul Alumina, NTA News.
Akwa Ibom State government is taking its rabies campaign to the hinterland as part of measures to stem the transmission of disease from animal to humans. It is the inauguration of mass anti-rabies campaign in Uyo, from where Evelyn Badu filed in this report.
Part of Akwa Ibom State government's efforts to prevent rabies transmission from animals to man. The campaign is intentional. This is because focus on rural area is the heart, as access to animal care and veterinary services is limited. World Anti-Rabies Day, celebrated on 28th of September annually, according to the WHO, accounts for 60,000 deaths globally. Found in pets like dogs, cats, and animals like bats, rabies is transmissible through human contact with saliva. Research shows that rabies is best preventable than cured, according to vet doctors. Hence the call for pet owners to vaccinate pets at all times.
Having recognized that 75% of diseases affecting human beings come from the animals, infectious diseases. We have from monkeys, from rats, from bats, from wild animals, from consuming of unwholesome meat. That is our duty to help in promoting the health of the state.
Rabies is a deadly, fatal disease. And once the clinical signs are manifested, there is no cure. We have had pockets of rabies outbreaks in the states.
And reservoirs of rabies disease are vaccinated in order to cut the chain of transmission and thereby eradicate the disease.
Place of preventing the transmission of this disease from animals to humans highlights the need for us to work collaboratively.
Representative of the Agri Commissioner, Atamokoko, calls on persons to assess this free public health intervention of transmission of infectious disease from animals to humans by vaccinating their pets.
I urge all pet owners to take full advantage of this opportunity by presenting their dogs for vaccination. Together, we can build a safer, healthier, and free Akwa Ibom state from rabies.
You could imagine one dog destroying 4 pigs, and when 4 pigs are destroyed in the farm, we understand the implication, the losses incurred by the farmers.
We are happy that you are taking this to the rural areas, that today some people have come to know how good dogs and why we should keep dogs.
The event, which climaxed with the free vaccination of pets across the state, will last for 1 week. Evelyn Badu Epu, NTA News.
We'll take another short commercial break. News continues shortly.
Roseville Hotel. Come, feel the luxury of our contemporary hotel. We offer lodging and accommodation. Stay at our deluxe executive and luxury suite for your comfort. Experience extravagant dining and delicious meals by expert chef. Lounge at our exquisite VIP bar. Enjoy 24 hours power supply with free Wi-Fi services. Our security system is top-notch to ensure your safety. Ample parking space and laundry services available. The ambience is serene to make your stay memorable. We are located at number 1 Julius Bajo Road off House of Assembly Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For reservations, call 070-650-41139. Roseville Hotel, hospitality at its best.
It has happened again.
Wow, it's big.
It's unique.
It's exciting.
NTA Channel 12 at Kaitinan Road, Uyo, your dependable station, has come up with another first.
Hire NTA Uyo Arena for your wedding receptions, birthday parties, child dedication and other events.
And enjoy full coverage and airing of your event on NTA Uyo at no additional cost.
You can't have this anywhere. For inquiries, call
Ikobong on 0703 018 5002.
Edidion on 0803 390 3521. NTA Uyo Arena. Let the world share in your happiness.
Welcome back to the remaining part of the news. The national leadership of the Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria, PFN, has officially announced the passing on to eternal glory of Evangelist Umar Upai, who departed this life at the blessed age of 80. The official announcement was made by the national president of the religious body, Bishop Francis Wale, during a press briefing at the State Secretariat of the Nigerian Union of Journalists. The national president of PFN, Bishop Wale Oke, represented by the National Secretary Bishop David Bakare, described Pa Umar Upai as a trailblazer of the Pentecostal movement in Nigeria, a father in the faith and one of the most enduring, comforting voices of evangelism and revival in the nation's history. Bishop Bakare notes that it was a crusade organized by the late religious icon that Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria strung out, thus describing him as the founding father of the body. He proceeds that his homegoing coming on the eve of PFN's 40th anniversary reminds them of great heritage of faith laid by their founding fathers, And in honor of his life and legacy, PFN at 40 Thanksgiving will officially be dedicated to his memory. Chairman Akwa Ibom State Council of NUJ Comrade Cypriot John, while commiserating with the PFN, also appreciate them for the visit and assured of adequate publicity. That's where we bring the AM news to an end. I remain Kelvin Samuel with the hope that you join us at 7 p.m. for another fresh package.
Fongwele di Federal College of Education ni didep enon nito fongwele ki tune menang mita uang Prince Ikun mascot adu fati urubukro Nigeria Association of Small Scale Industrialists ke Akwa Ibom State. Okang ini song ide mo ekop ndoksan ini ne obaga saname. Nutumuk bebwet ki dakndau song adai uru kaiden yin Bola Tinubu akaisu adi daka ang sama kambai da akene mubunong po yemen nutum sukaranang adi benjo memframi kirketua miedo adi beren nutum ku fongwele di ang Federal College of Education idi de mika Akwa Ibom State merinong non di to fongwele wakai sumi ki tune menang mita uang uto ngwet ay kumbo mito kombo adi nama miaka rikye kamo fongwele di ang Federal College of Education idi de ndien adon tonga nutum ufok bemwet ke Akwa Ibom State anyong adon tonga nutum bemwen ko no makban di to fongwet kangwedo fongwele mia kamo kairen nyina ka siaka ke Mei 2023 ani nga mention nutum bemwet ndien anantenon ngoritoro idi ang National Certificate in Education. Akbai tu bong fongwele do edem tuk atangabo tu fongwele mi adom kwa ke bete kanyane ni ayong atang songabo ku karimo ani obyong tu mediken bo ke depe fongwele di daga mi ya de ogasme kambai tie kidem nyin senator itainang ediong kanyente ndi beno fongwele mindi ak tobine mesera bang obyong tum adai wuru kaiden nyin Bola Ahmed Tinubu me akana dai wuru kaiden nyin Muhammadu Buhari enama ke dikenbo kan utumu fongwele mi akrunen sion siowu okorom bon sinyirong emait ko bina mesre nyoi ngo dikenbo ki mino fongwele do ibereden ya akrunen akpana dinam ki tiero kedo wen no fongwele do nseme ku do ban amano mu fan di to fongwet wakai semi ki tien metam mita wong tongwet Wisdom Jacob Ukara Akwa Ibom State nangan nutuma diken bo keben ada di nam yang bono we ni fio bangamu dong sunam nongom bono we kam mesri dong au mi adu ubak mempo adiken bo ke biongo udong mi adi boyon tunam ndori demawu ami ke do kitie ke nongo ke munami uso mi kuyo
nama me Ukara State Akwa Ibom Eketubo Odori that mono wenyen kebanga ufau na mudongo ame boyo ke kire meunam adok mono widem to sen ame fruna dot eke siogenam aritang banga me ufau na mudongo mi ame baga ndunga nam yak ediongo kemponte wotos nata ado sei banga to dongo mi ke afat unadot kwa iswa ndungo ko anyongo grobo ke ado me abia ibok makara esegem po banga unami bong ekeme Adipan mudongo mi ketum monowo. Ado awo keda ki word commissioner segem ko banga ndutmi wang matam ukoko amasnu yo akot monowo yake wong edibo usobo aditbe mfon ame Ukara State mi ekame munam ame rongo ke yewo manatoro edi kan ikpan me ufaunam udongo mi adibo yum monowo. Ado rinam aditbe eno mi Amedogo kirkotua panpo ameke na makiri na mami asogori kaiso ke ufang uruakit mi kufagutum NTA abasenya ekpenyong
Okangen bondi trembo ba senamiero tutun kan kai tia ba mubure yeri tamaki kub membo afeni tunyen tutwiniero.